Here's an example of using expected value and their property. Suppose I want to find ex plus y. So the function f here is addition of two random variables x and y. So I want to find, on average, if I toss a 4-sided die and a 6-sided die, on average what value I should get. So we can solve this problem using two methods. The first method is to make use of the formula that expected value is linear. The second way to solve it is we solve it by definition. Method 1, we use the fact that expected value is linear. So ex plus y is the same as ex plus ey. Then we need to find ex. What is x? X is the random variable denoting tossing a fair 4-sided die. Then the die is fair, and the 4-sided die output is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is ex. Basically, it's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 divided by 4. What's y? Y is the random variable that about tossing a fair 6-sided die once. So e of y is basically means average of the 6-sided die. It will be 1 plus 2 up to 6 divided by 6. So we have these two things. Then these two things, you calculate the number, it gives you 6. So that means what? That means on average, if you toss a 4-sided die and a 6-sided die together, on average, you should get a 6. So this is method 1. We are using a formula. Let's look at method 2. Method 2 is to use definition. So we let s be the fx, be a new random variable. So we define new random variable that s is fx. Then what? Then by definition of expected value, what is expected value of s? Notice that we want efx, but now I say fx is s, so that means we want es. Then by definition of expected value, es is the summation of random variable s multiply the probability of variable s, and take the sum. Since f does not change the probability, so ps is px. So therefore, expected value of fx is the same as expected value of s, which is the sum of s times ps. And since ps is px, so it is the same as sum of fx times px. So here is the explicit formulation. So let's recall, the problem is find the expected value of x plus y, where x is the random variable of tossing a fair 4-sided die, and y is the random variable of tossing 6-sided die. And let s be x plus y. So we need to identify the sample space of s. So the sample space of xy, which is not the same of x plus y, is the following. So this is an ordered pair. Remember, ordered pair, this is ordered pair. This is sum. Ordered pair and sum are two different things. So what's this? These are all the possible xy, okay? And what's their probability? Well, since the dice are fair, that means all of them have equal chance to appear. And there are 24 of them, so all of them have a probability 1 over 24. Now we let s equal x plus y. Then what is the sample space of s? So we just basically add all the number here. We add all the number, we get this table. And each number here has the same probability 1 over 24 because adding them do not change probability. But now here's the most tricky part. You see that some numbers appear more than once. For example, 3 appear 2 times, 4 appear 3 times, 5 appear 4 times. So we need to construct the probability distribution of this random variable s. So here is the table. So in this table, this is saying that if I consider x plus y as a new random variable, then my sample space of this s, that is all the possible outcomes of s, will be from 2 to 10. And their corresponding occurrence probability is like this. And therefore, what's the expected value of s? The expected value of s will be, by definition, the sum of the product s times ps. It will be this number multiplied this number plus this number multiplied this number, so on until this number multiplied this number. So you have this long sum, and you compute it, it will be 6. This 6 is exactly the 6 we get if we use the formula that expectation is linear. So you see, using shortcut formula that expectation is linear saves you a lot of work. So now here's a practice problem. So suppose x is the random variable of tossing a fair 2-sided die, so the output is 1, 2, okay? And then suppose y is the random variable of tossing a fair 4-sided die, that means 1, 2, 3, 4. Find the expected value of x minus 2y whole thing squared. You can solve it by using shortcut formula or by definition. You should now pause the video and solve it by yourself, and then check with the solution.